Hello, this is Eileen, the environmental educator, and in this video, we're going to talk about this hailstorm that damaged thousands of solar panels. And yeah, this damage is really real. Look at this is a local news station video of it, but this is over thousands of acres. The solar panels look like this after a hailstorm. And so, right here, they say that the community is concerned about the busted panels because of, you know, what's in them that can be leaking into the water. Right here, thousands of solar panels destroyed in hailstorm. This is March 26, 2024. These are all, this was the 22nd. This right here is the 26th. And right here, this is a helicopter flying overhead. We're not going to have the audio of them, but thousands and thousands of acres. I think these articles said 3,300 acres. So this massive hailstorm went through and did this damage. That's a lot of damage. So right here, Renewable Energy World, it says a hailstorm earlier this month has damaged thousands of solar panels at the 350 MW Fighting J Solar Farm in Fort Bend, Texas. It says that the golf ball-sized hail fell on March 15th, and the footage from the helicopter offers a glimpse at the extent of the damage. Fighting J Solar Farm's website says insurance policies are in place to cover the catastrophic events like hailstorms. Now, I'm not sure where that is on their website because this right here is their homepage. And look at these non-damaged solar panels. And it says here that their solar project will provide vital benefits to the residents and businesses of Fort Bend County, especially vital during the COVID, event, which has caused so many economic hardships from jobs to tax revenues to new energy sources. Fighting J Solars is good for business. And I don't, maybe they took it down, maybe just looking today. They have taken down a statement about that, but I don't know. You might think that might be kept up here because people might be checking in the future, but it talks about how it creates jobs. 481 employees are on the Texas payroll. So they're trying to do good down here. They want clean energy. But they said they're good for Texas, good for America. But right now, their solar panels, I'm not sure what they're good for. In one of these articles, it talks about the study of damaged panels. So right now, the residents, like this other article, it says the residents voiced their concerns about potential leaking chemicals to local outlets. The county officials said hazmat teams had inspected the area and did not find any contamination, but the Texas Commission of Environmental Quality is still investigating. So they say the solar industry is losing $2.5 billion annually from equipment underperformance, likely caused by malfunction and weather conditions. So they say that hail is becoming a prominent issue for the PV industry as more sites are being built in the central U.S., a hail-prone region, and modules are moving towards larger formats and thinner glass. To mitigate the damage that hail can cause, moving panels into hail stow is an effective technique. I think that means they change the angle of the panels so that the hail doesn't come down on it. I mean, you would think that would be easy to do. Just they should have thought about that in the installation of these. Just, turn them over so the hail doesn't come pounding down on them. I think that's what they mean by hail stow being an effective technique. They said, however, since it requires moving the panels out of the optimal production angle, there is concern that utilizing hail stow will lead to a material loss of revenue. So it sounds like they're talking about that as a permanent basis, to have this at an angle where the hail isn't going to come down and pound the panels. But why can't, if a storm's just coming in, just get turned away from the angle and then go back to its optimum performance angle when it's done? I don't know, just saying, that doesn't seem that hard. So they did examine the financial impacts. This company used analytics, simulated 1 year of production, and they said that the total production loss of 0.1% of the estimated annual revenue. So it's, I don't know, how much annual revenue are you losing when you don't have panels that work? So there was a report called No Hail: Defending Solar from Nature's Cold Assault. And it was based on data collected by G-Cube over 5 years. It shows that hail claims now average around 58.4 million per claim and account for about 54.21% of incurred costs of total solar loss claims attributed to hail. This creates a gap between the insurance requirements for solar projects and what is available in the market, leading to project delays and cancellations. So they say the report identifies several key factors contributing to solar project vulnerability, including inadequate hail risk models, ineffective mitigation strategies, limited and costly insurance coverage, and uncertain funding landscapes. So it says it also highlights how solar manufacturers, in their pursuit of reducing the levelized cost of electricity, have introduced larger solar panels and thinner, more fragile gas, and have chosen locations more susceptible to hail risk, threatening the financial viability of future projects. So right here, this Fox 26 article is, the community is concerned. Some of them didn't want the solar farm in the first place. And this one guy said it was a hailstorm like we've never seen before. They say that this is a 4,000 acre farm. And he said, that they took a beating during, he says the storm was on March 16th. So, but the residents are worried about the environmental impact before the solar farms were built. And yeah, so he said this same guy showed the news emails that he sent the Fort Bend County Commissioners, Fort Bend Economic Development Council, and the owners of the Fighting Jay solar farms, asking for the environmental impact report. Probably didn't get one. Yep, he says, we got nothing out of them. So he says that, I'm sure it's the communities too, that the concern is the hail damage that came through and busted these panels. We now have some highly toxic chemicals that could be potentially leaking into our water table. There's numerous makeup in the chemicals on this thing. The majority of them are cancer causing. He says he's got a wife and kids, and the neighbors have kids, his and a lot of other residents in the area who are on the well water are concerned about the chemicals now leaking into their water tables. And they also have livestock that drinks it. You know, they bathe in it. Okay, there's a lot of things in your water. I mean, I understand the concerns, but that right now they have tests going on, but you know, it's a little too soon for these chemicals to have gotten on the surface and then down to the water tables this fast. And, personally, I would think that it would take some time for that to show up. But right now, this big this big solar farm down there was significantly damaged by a big hailstorm. And there's got to be a solution. There's just got to be a solution, because you can't build these things and then just have these storms come through and take them out. You know, even every couple years, it's just the loss of production, the loss of the product, the impact to the area. It just seems that there has to be a better way, and maybe this wasn't really fully thought out before they were put into application. So, big news down here in Texas. Stay tuned, people.